Hey guys, I'm making this video. It's New Year's Day, so I might look tired and I might look haggard, but it's because I was out. Um, I don't drink or smoke, but I was out at a party for New Year's and stayed up late. But I just want to reflect on this book that I'm reading right now. It's a Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. He's a clinical psychologist, and he experienced the concentration camps in Germany under Hitler. He actually had to live in these concentration camps, but he's a clinical psychologist, so he was very observant of the prisoners and how the prisoners reacted and how they survived, and the ones that did not survive. And I'm in the middle of the book, but I wanted to make this video because it's a profound thought and I don't want to forget it, and I really want to ponder it, and you learn through teaching. So I'm making this video just to reflect. And basically what he said is that there's a lot of prisoners that they did not do well, because they had a they had no hope. They didn't know when they were going to get out, and they had no hope for a future. So they really had no meaning, right? And I think that's why the title of the book is Man's Search for Meaning. So they had nothing to look forward to, and they didn't know when they were getting out. And a lot of these people lost hope, and those people were the ones to decline in their mental health and spiritual and physically, and those were the ones that did not survive. And then the people that, obviously, there's no meaning when you're in prison or you're in jail, and but this also goes for people that are unemployed or just kind of they don't have any. This goes for depressed people too, because they don't have any future to look forward to, and they oftentimes dwell in the past, and they think about their past versus like a hope for a future, right? And and another thing I'll add to that is, I said like people in concentration camps, prison, unemployed, depressed, whatever it is, I'm saying like no hope for an end or a future. But it also goes for people that are diagnosed with like an illness and they know they're gonna die. Um, they it's a meaningless experience, right? But the people that are spiritual, um, you can find a lot of meaning. So in a sickness, in prison, in unemployment, all these things, you can internalize them and make them into a test or a challenge for yourself to survive. And there's meaning in that. If you can't find meaning in the external situation, you have to go internal and find the internal strength to face the challenge, and see how you persist through the challenge, right? And it's easy for me to say and think about. I've been through some situations, but nothing like I think the worst would be knowing you're gonna die, eh, but you don't know when, right? And that's kind of everybody's existence in life, is that we all know we're gonna die, we just don't know when. And then there's some people that are diagnosed with an illness, and they are told that they're gonna die quicker, right? So how do you find meaning after that? Um, and these are my thoughts. Like, obviously, being spiritual is like reading the Bible, trusting in God or a higher power, and knowing that there's more to this life that you can look forward to. So that's purpose in life. And then also, like I said, the going internal and saying, how can I react to this? Can I react to this situation gracefully? Or me, I'm testosterone driven, so, and I don't know if you can relate to this, but how can I react to this in the strongest way possible as a man? And for other people to see me face challenges, and stay positive and stay strong, versus like being weak and then just letting life kind of beat you down to a pulp. And I suppose you could call it like institutionalized, when there's people that are in prisons, or these prisoners that he's talking about in the book. These prisoners in these concentration camps, they literally lose who they are because they don't have any hope or purpose. And then let me find the word for it. It's like it's an existence. They live in an existence that, it's just like a never-ending time loop, right? Like every single day feels like weeks, but at the same time, weeks are passing very quickly. But one day can feel like a week because you have hours of struggle, right? And it's a time experience. But let me find it's a provisional existence. Provisional existence is what he says in the book. A provisional existence. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta look that up. But I made this video to try and piece my thoughts together. And I highly suggest you read this book, Man's Search for Meaning. Like I said, I'm not even done with it. And I make these videos to help me process what the teaching is in the book. So God bless you guys. Find purpose. Find purpose in facing your challenge. And find purpose in your spirituality. God bless.